Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here, back again with some more One Piece. We are here with chapter 1096, Kumachi. Kumachi. Which, obviously, I know from anime and stuff like that, it is kind of like a little nickname um, for somebody. And of course, in this part, it is about Kuma. We are still learning about Kuma. We are in the thick of Kuma's backstory and stuff like that. So let's get right into this and see what we have. We have a nice reader request of Zoro lamenting losing a game of musical chairs to Chihuahuas in the woods. Um, I love it. It's great. And one of the Chihuahuas looks like Zoro and has the Wado Ichimochi. Nice. Um, let's go. We've already introduced the super rare rabbits. They're worth 10,000 points each. There are also 150 rare rabbits. One hit kills will earn you an excellence bonus. And we have some very fine prizes indeed for the champion. Watch this, children. That trophy will belong to the Man-Mayer family. You won't win this one, Garling. You can't do this. It's oh god. Oh boy. Unconceivable. There we go. Jesus. Um we wake me up from this nightmare. Human beings shouldn't treat other humans as toys. And then boom boom. And then not so fast, boys. Obey the rules. No, my child. Meanwhile, there are 200 world noble hunters. The hunt will begin in an hour. Run and hide, rabbits. Navy headquarters. Why such a remote island? I can't tell you. Please, Garp. Just go. We're not certain yet, but we can't afford to take chances. Oh, is this the Celestial Dragon's little field trip? I warned you not to mess with Full-Lead. And who listens to me? But who listens to me? Says Garp to Kong. That was treasure from Pirate Island. Of course they'll come back to get it. Who leaked that information? Hey, they've got plenty of security, right? Why the fear? Well, the thing is, we didn't think Roger would get involved. Lead with that next time. I'm going. Okay. Pirate Island, Full-Lead, New World. They got the jump on us. The Rocks pirates have already left. You gotta catch up. Come on. This is a huge deal in the pirating world. God Valley, West Blue. Okay. So we're finally getting to see God Valley and its location. It is located in the West Blue. I'm really glad actually that this is located in the West Blue because not many characters are actually from the West Blue. So seeing that is where God Valley is, or I guess was, um, is good to see. It's good information and, stuff like that. So the island's surrounded. I've never seen this many Navy ships before. Of course, there's no escape. The reality of this atrocity itself will be erased from history. They've concocted this sick murder game to drive off the inhabitants of the island so they can take its resources. Would you believe that the 100,000 rabbits who live on this island will all be dead to the very last man in just 3 weeks? Is this real life or is this hell? But if we can survive the next 3 weeks, we'll be free. Stop dreaming, fool. The total number of survivors of all of these games combined is 0. Huh? But why would they tell us that just to give us hope? Because it's the hope that makes us struggle and run. What's so fun about killing people who only fall to the ground in abject despair? Don't waste your time dreaming of salvation in the sick game. We have to escape the game itself. And Saint Garling already has 100,000 points. Is he going for a high value? Is he going for the high value rabbits? Yes, it's off. Thanks for those mighty. Thanks for those mighty jaws, my sword fish man friend. Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before. The prizes for the event are the key to our escape. Prizes. They've got one of the most powerful devil fruits in existence. It allows whoever eats it to transform into a mythical azure dragon. And also the pawpaw fruit, which allows the user to send others and themselves to distant islands. They're both here on God Valley. Yo, what? Okay. Okay, so both Kaido and Kuma's fruit. So obviously, spoiler: Kuma has the fruit. Um, and Kaido has the Azure. What? Okay, all right. If any of us can eat them, the dozens of us here can get past the Navy blockade and escape this hell. No, we can't. The prizes are in the center of the island, but I'm a pro at thieving, taping, and transmissions. 2 weeks ago, I managed to send a message about the island to the outside. Maybe someone heard it. Anyway, for our plan, we're going to need a decoy. Everyone's silent. I'll do it. Kuma, I'm big and hardy, so I can survive longer than others, and I don't want to see anyone die anyway. And then he, yeehaw! Well said, Kuma. I won't let them kill you. Let's get off of God Valley together. What was that? It's the Rocks Pirates, east of the island. But why? It's not just them either. There are more ships coming. They're all infamous pirates. Why didn't we hear about this? What do they want? Fire cannons! You waste your time, Navy. Follow me, Rocks Pirates. Ugh. Not so fast, Rocks. Who said I was your follower, fool? Oh, Newgate. Not you, too. I assume it's finders keepers. They'll be mine. But you can't do anything with them, Linlin. Don't be so pathetic, Stussy. Same to you, Gloriosa. That's my treasure. I just know that Full Rocks will lose sight of the goal. We have to be certain first. Stop acting like you're the leader here. I'll blow them all up. Let's just steal what we're after and scram. All these dreamers with their heads in the clouds. I heard Roger's on the move. He's the last man I'll let. Calm down, kid. Today's the final fight, I assume. That's the idea. We'll settle it once and for all. Okay. Now, I gotta zoom into this picture because there are names being dropped and a bunch of other stuff going on. So we have Edward Newgate, Whitebeard. We have Stussy, as in Miss Bakine back in the day. We have Gloriosa in her prime. You know, old granny on Amazon Lily. Holy crap. We got Shiki. We got Big Mom, Charlotte Linlin, and we got Kaido. And then we got this drunkard here, which I'm pretty sure is what was his name? God, I can't remember their names. We saw them. We saw the zombie corpses of them on Thriller Bark. God damn, I can't remember. There's Axe Hand, not, there's Silver Axe, there's Wang Ji, and there's one other dude that I'm pretty sure is this guy. I can't remember what his name is. Ah, god damn it. Oh, okay, the Rocks pirates have made landfall. What is the Navy doing? If they lay a single finger on us. Reporting in. Pirate crews are converging from all over. How did it get out? This was top secret. Their purpose here is unclear. Watch out on the western shore. It's the Roger Pirates! What? It's been a whole year. Do you have any idea how I've felt all this time? This is going to be a wild one. No special privileges for the captain here, Roger. Pull back the sailors and have them guard the celestial dragons. The Holy Knights will handle this. Pathetic. What was the point of the blockade? Right? What's happening? It's Roger and Rocks! This one might be too much for us. Help has arrived. It's Vice Admiral Garp. Woo! We're saved! Tell me where to find Roger. It's absolute chaos. I can't believe our luck. This is it. It sure is. I don't know which is what, but let's eat them. And then Charlotte Linlin comes in, pushes Ivanka out the way, takes the devil fruit. Not so fast. And then I'll take that one too. And then eat it, Kuma. Don't think. Eat the fruit. And save yourself. You just need one survivor. And then we've won. So then Kuma eats the pawpaw fruit. And obviously Charlotte Linlin gets the, Kaido's fruit, which she then gives to him. And then Kuma gets hit. The Buccaneer boy. Your only options are slavery and death. History itself chose them for you. Are you important, mister? Talking to St. J. Garcia Saturn. It doesn't make sense that you're born important. And there's no reason for someone to be born a slave. If I've got some kind of power, then I want to be like Nika and save as many of these unfortunate people as I possibly can. Which is why you people will vanish for good. Wait, Rocks! Out of my way, Roger! This event would be lost to the dark shadows of history. Sorbet Kingdom, South Blue. The only news story is the legend of Garp's heroics. They won't print anything else. Just what the powerful want. This Morgan's writer is such a hack. We still have no idea what happened on that island. Why are you still praying, Kuma? I'm thinking of the other lives I could have saved. Knock it off. Amidst all the chaos and violence, you saved over 500 lives back there. That's right, Kumachi. You are amazing. Everybody was crying with gratitude. Even I was. And now you've got hands of liberation that set people free. Hands of liberation? So your family can run a church. It explains so much about you. For as long as I live... Oh, well, it's time for me to go to sea. I've got to make the most of this freedom. For as long as I live, Eva, I'll never forget your face. No one ever has. I'm gonna stay here with Kumachi and figure out what to do with my life, bro. So long, my friends. Okay, I'm 4 years older, so it's up to me to feed little Kumachi. Huh? Split those logs, Kumachi. Let's get selling. No more digging through the trash. No more stealing. We buy our food. Huh? You're 9? Liar, you're a monster. Ouch. And Ginny comes in and beats the crap out of him. Ginny! I'm sorry about that. Ginny's actually very nice. Huh? It's better. The pain just flew away. Was that magic? And then now they're singing Kumachi, Kumachi. And then they are eating at home. Not enough. For me? Yummy! You eat so much, Ginny. We've got a lot of work to do. When did they turn you into a slave, Kumachi? 4? Hey, me too. It's not something to celebrate. I'm so full. I'm so full. Hmm? What, Ginny? And then she's crying, Kumachi. And then Kuma is crying, what? Don't cry, Ginny. And then, I'm so happy. To be continued. So, okay. I'm getting this. Obviously, it's kind of, the theories, the things that have happened in the story, the ties, the everything is culminating, coming together. Seeing Ginny here eat so much is the thing of, gluttony, and also eating a lot of food, which also happens to be Jewelry Bonnie's most notable trait, as she was called Jewelry Bonnie the Glutton. So, I think, if I remember that correctly. So, this means that Ginny is Jewelry Bonnie's mother. So she and Kuma get together, and because they stayed on the island while Ivankov left, makes sense. This is starting to make sense on how this is going on, and how, you know, feelings over time changes and stuff like that, and all these other things. But also to finally see all of these big parties going down at God Valley, the Rocks Pirates, finding out who else was part of the Rocks Pirates as well. And seeing Roger and Garling and some of the Holy Knights. I see there's a female and there's another dude in the back. So, we got more characters to get introduced to. Obviously, we have Garp and his crew with Bogard in there as well. So yeah, I mean, overall, it was like, okay, I figured it out. It was Captain John. That's right, Captain John, which we saw in the at Thriller Bark and stuff like that. He was the zombie that always drank a lot, and now because we see it here in this clip, that's what it was. So that's what it was. It was John, Captain John, Silver Axe, and Wang Ji, which I don't see them here in this picture that I can tell, but we can see some of the most notable and prominent figures of the Rock's crew. So yeah, also seeing that Shiki was here too, it's crazy. But then also Gloriosa as well. Old Granny Neon. What? Okay. And then, seeing how small Stussy is, or Miss Baking is, to Whitebeard. It's crazy. And then, yeah, seeing Big Mom and Guido, like, literally the 3 tallest characters are just in here. And then there's a few other characters that are shown, some prominent characters. Then we have the Roger Pirates, the standard. We got everybody here. Then Garp shows up, the Holy Knights and everything. Saturn is here as well. So it does show that at least he was a prominent figure and stuff like that within this. Um, and yeah, I really like this chapter. Really cool to finally learn about Kuma's backstory. Kuma was obviously an interesting character whenever he was introduced, and then we find out, that he was part of the revolutionaries. He worked with Vegapunk. That's why there's a bunch of pacifistas and everything like that, of him and things like that. So to see, Kuma play a much, much bigger part in this, and also getting to see the backstory for Kuma as well. And obviously the fact that he was on God Valley, he was there when Roger, uh, Garp, and Rox and the Holy Knights were there. Um, so pretty much what we're getting here, as what I'm thinking is, this is all of the stuff that Bonnie saw in the Paul room. So the flashback that we are getting is what she saw and why she attacked Saturn, um, right off the bat. Really. So yeah, so we're getting the history of Kuma, her dad, and stuff like that. So crazy. I love it. This is awesome. One Piece is great. This definitely shows so much of the world building and so much of God Valley, which was a mystery years ago. We only heard of the name. We only heard that it was known as the Void Century. We only knew about a few things, that Garp and Roger were there. We didn't know about Rocks at the time. When it was first mentioned, we didn't know that prominent Yonko figures such as Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido were part of that crew, as well as a bunch of other people. Um, especially people we met early on, as in Thriller Bark, and then Amazon Lily with Gloriosa, which I was not expecting her to be part of it, but you know what? Cool. Um, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Leave some comments down below on what you guys thought. And if you're new to my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe and notification bell. And I'll see you guys next time.